Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica, and we are in the middle of the rainy season here, and now we are having a little rain storm. It's coming west to east, but I thought I'd get outside and shoot this video and change up the scenery a little bit. So today's topic is going to be, it's going to be kind of an overall topic, but it's going to be educating yourself and why we watch YouTube videos and why we're so curious about learning about the narcissist and narcissistic abuse. So guys, if you like the content, please drop a like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, all the good stuff. I'm going to jump right into it. Here we go. So let's just preface this by saying this. If you're in a relationship with anybody, pretty much, it can be anything, but if you find yourself having to go online, meaning Google or some of these search engines, looking to figure out, to kind of diagnose who the person is or what kind of issues they may have, that's a red flag. Now, I can't emphasize that enough. Like, think about it. If you're with your significant other or business associate, whoever it is, but if you actually have to go online and try and figure out if they have some disorder or something, I'm not a doctor, by the way, right there it tells you that something's not right. That's your number one clue. Having said that, those of us that have gone through the narcissistic abusive cycle, what we do is we find eventually we find that there are other people like us out there, and that there are YouTube channels and that there are social media platforms that raise the topic and the awareness about narcissism. And then once this happens, where like a light bulb goes off in our head, we're like, oh my God, you must be kidding me. How come I didn't learn this in high school? How come I didn't learn this years ago? It opens a whole new world for you, and then you question yourself, like, how could I have fallen for it, and all these things. This video is to address why you watch the YouTube videos and why maybe sometimes you binge watch them, and you're also trying to learn and become as educated as possible on narcissism in general. The reason why, guys, is because you have gone through this, you've survived, and you're figuring out, oh my God, this is like a real thing. This is like, you know, for some of you, including myself, this almost cost us our lives. So this clearly is not being brought to the forefront of the social awareness consciousness of the world. But with channels like mine and others, it will be. Trust me. Having said that, many of you also may have been in the narcissistic relationship years ago, and you're still thinking to yourself, wow, you know, maybe you're romanticizing the narcissist, saying, you know, it wasn't that bad. It was that bad. It was terrible. It was absolutely one of the worst things that could have ever happened to you, because you were manipulated, taken advantage of, and you were literally left, you were discarded like a piece of trash, most likely. And no human being should do that to another human being. And that doesn't even count all the things that happen in between, gaslighting, stonewalling, all these things. But getting back on track, we watch videos because we want to empower ourselves and help others and educate people. And going back to YouTube specifically for me was so empowering when I figured out in early 2021 that I was actually not alone, and I was understanding that, oh my God, these things happen. And then the further down the rabbit hole you go, the more you understand that, wow, this isn't just like, you know, let's pretend, you know, you broke a bone in your arm and you go to the doctor and get it fixed, it's reset, and you heal and you move on. No. The narcissistic abusive cycle and narcissist relationships in general have so many layers, and there's not enough time in 1,000 lives to figure out all this stuff. And you're curious, you're wondering, like, why did I do it? Like, how didn't I see the signs and all these things? You know that. You know that's what you do. You ruminate sometimes and you go back. But guys, remember, the narcissist was not good for you. They're not good for whoever they're with right now. They've never been good. And believe me, I know you go through stages, up, down, and all. Keep watching YouTube videos, guys. Or keep watching whatever platform you're watching this on. I don't know, Facebook, whatever you do. But the whole idea is you need to remind yourself, which is what this video is all about, reminding yourself of the relationship you were in and how detrimental it was and devastating and destructive. These are reminders. Just like I always suggest to people on my channel, if you get a journal and write down the pros and cons of the narcissistic abusive relationship that you were in, or maybe you are in, and I hope you're not, you'll find out that the con list, the negative list, is much longer than the pro list. Yes, these are reminders. That's why I ask people to journal, because you can flip back to that page that you wrote down a month and a half ago and say, that's right. And it's going to recharge your brain, your memory, and you're going to be like, yes, I wrote that for a reason. I didn't write that just for the heck of it. I wrote it because it's real. It's how I feel. And the narcissist was not good in any capacity. They took my money, my health, my reputation. They took everything from me and just left like a thief in the night. That's what they did. And they used me like an appliance. They just plugged me in when they needed me and unplugged me when they didn't. And I was abused the whole time. I mean, I could go on and on about this. But the YouTube channels specifically are reminders for yourself that yes, you were in an abusive relationship, and no, it wasn't good. And now you have the education, and you're learning more and more. Just like me, I'm learning more every single day. Every day. This is a non-stop process for me, guys. I'll be learning every single day for the rest of my life about different dynamics, what happened, all the signs, the clues, and different levels, everything. And I'm expecting you will too. You see, once you go through the fire, and once you are a narcissistic, abusive thriver, this is part of the tribe that you're part of the tribe. Like forever, you are indoctrinated into the tribe, and you are an incredible empath, and you know the journey you've been on. Not many people can say this. They can't. And again, I always say this in the videos, I don't wish this upon anybody. I don't want anyone to ever be in a narcissistic, abusive relationship, ever. That's why I created this channel. And that's exactly what I want to educate you, and I continue to do so. So the videos are reminders. They're reminders of what you experienced in the past. And maybe when you watch a video, and it happens to me every single day, when you watch a video, maybe you see something different. You're like, oh, I didn't know that. And something new clicks with you. It resonates. And then you say to yourself, wow, that opens up a whole different avenue of exploration into my relationship or into the narcissistic abusive cycle that I was unaware of. Like an example would be me on Saturday. I learned something brand new about kids being brought up with a narcissistic parent or parents. And yes, I've experienced with that too. So what I'm saying is, the more you become educated and the more videos and content you watch on narcissism, or any topic for that matter, the more doors open for you, and the more enlightened you become, and the more you can process and come up with your own solutions or ideas or mannerisms, things that resonate with you. Because you may not agree with everybody on every video. I mean, I'm sure you don't agree with many things that many people say, and you don't have to. The whole idea is that you listen and you absorb and you process and you formulate your own opinions. That's what we want you to do, and that's what I want you to do. But getting back on track, guys, and thank you for being at the 8-minute mark. I appreciate it. Thumbs up, subscribe, like, all the good stuff. I love you guys. God bless you. The videos, they're reminders. They're empowering. So maybe let's say that, you know, right now you're on a train going home from work, or you're on an airplane going to a business engagement, or wherever you are. Maybe you're in bed just relaxing, taking it easy. The videos are there for reminders that, number one, you're not alone. You're not. Because I'm here shooting this video live just for you and to educate people. And there are hundreds of other people creating content all over the world. Number two, that yeah, maybe you're strong and you've gotten through a lot of it, but maybe you just need that little nudge today, maybe a little bit of a push to say, you know what, yeah, I get that. Andrew, thank you, that was a good video. That just got me back on track, and it empowered me and strengthened me. That's great. That's a great reason. Number three is because maybe you find out new things, new topics, new ideas that never crossed your mind before, new ways that the narcissist may or may not have manipulated you, and seeing different clues and things that you didn't even know that you were going through. The fourth and most important reason is because we need to spread the awareness. We, as people that have gone through the fire, part of the tribe now, we owe it to those that we can empower to let them know about the narcissistic abusive cycle, and that narcissism is prevalent on this planet. It's never more prevalent today than, it's never more prevalent than today. And guess what? Tomorrow, it will become even more prevalent. And you may be saying, Andrew, what are you talking about? We have to spread the awareness. Yes, we do. But the thing is there are so many people that are just going on. There are so many narcissists out there, and I'm not saying use your narc radar and spot them, and like it's Pokemon. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there are so many people that are abusing other people in public and in private. And we need to raise awareness so the people that are being abused, or potentially may be abused down the road, understand what they're dealing with, and they don't have to put up with this. They'll have the education, they'll have the knowledge, they'll know exactly what to do in situations that maybe you did not know about, that I certainly didn't know about. Because guys, up until 9 months ago, I didn't even know a narcissist existed. Again, check out my Disney movie. I thought the whole planet was kumbaya and we're all here on a Disney movie with a happy ending. I really did. And that's on me. That's my problem. But I learned, I grew, and here I am teaching. So guys, I'm going to end the video now. Remember, like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, all the good stuff. But keep watching content. And I'm not saying sit there for 5 hours a day, watch videos. I'm saying if you're not feeling that well right now, or you're not as strong as you want to be, or you need a reminder, or you want to brush up on the topic of narcissism, pop a video in, and you'll be like, oh my God, Andrew's right. I had forgotten this, and now I feel strong, and I got it. Consider it a virtual library with a push of a button. You can have all the information you ever wanted at your fingertips for free. So guys, again, subscribe. I love you all. God bless you. The rain's coming in a little bit harder now, so I'm going to go back to my house. From beautiful Costa Rica, this is Andrew. God bless you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.